Greetings fellow gaming fans and survivors, this is Small Archangel and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 13. It's a beautiful dawn here on day 10 overlooking the city. This is about as far as we got with mapping out our new base. I've been doing a little bit of research in my experimental zone in the game just to see how block upgrading really works, and it is thankfully as I'd hoped it would be, which is to say that if you're not too keen on the idea of the new block upgrading system where you can upgrade from a wood frame all the way to steel reinforced concrete, you can go the old school way of getting a block of rebar and putting that down and then upgrading that with some buckets of concrete mix and what have you, so you can do things the old traditional way as well. But there's been a slight... Ooh, there's a bear over there. But better watch out for those, they could be nasty. There's been a slight change of plan on the construction front. Just simply, the base has expanded in my head. This doesn't tell you very much about what it's going to be like, but suffice it to say it's going to take a lot of resources. It's going to take so many resources actually that it's scary. So if this being day 10 already, I've decided that the best thing to do really is to set up our farm, which it's high time we did that, quite honestly. Now we're just going to make sure that we don't do that too near any POIs. We've got a campsite there, we've got a waterhole there, we've got a waterhole there, we've got a house over there, which is our first one we found. We've got an army base there, we've got another army base there, and they're just everywhere. We've got loads of them, but I don't think we're too close to any of them right here. But I don't want this to be right on top of my base either. I really want my farm to be a little distance away from my base, so I might put it over here. Let me just see, is that the right direction? Not really. I have no sense of... Oh, there we go. Okay, it's because my marker's a little bit out from my actual base here. Let's just rectify that before I do anything else. That's where I want my waypoint to be. Okay, so I'm going to put my farm kind of over where this chuffing bear is. Do you know what? We really need some bear meat. I am going to so regret doing this, aren't I, really? Hold on to your hats. Oh, here we go. And these guys are fast, too. And you can never tell whether it's a zombie bear or, like, a normal bear. So I just hope I don't backpedal into any more trouble. Because sometimes bears are like the dogs now. Sometimes they take a million shots to the face. Oh yes, this one's not too bad. Where's my shiv? I never go anywhere without my shiv. Okay, so we're going to stink to high heaven now of meat, but given how much I'm currently starving to death, and given how much we need hide for armor and stuff, we're going to do this. We really need to get seriously into resource gathering. As I said before, I am not planning on putting every second of this series on here. I'm going to be doing a lot of the grinding on my own. Because, let's face it, yeah, this is too close to my base for comfort. Let's get shot of a corpse. Get rid of the evidence. There we go. Now, I think I saw a nest here as well, so we'll raid that while we're about it. We never have too many feathers, and if there's eggs in there, that's an added bonus. Okay, so, what was I going to say? We've backpedaled about 4 miles, but I think this place here is probably going to be a good place to put our, our farm. Again, it's kind of on the cliff edge here. Now, I think it's worth saving those chrysanthemums. I don't think we could farm them, but we will save them. So yeah, resource grinding. Going to be doing a lot of that on my own. Obviously, important events like Feral Horde Nights, and if anything dramatic happens as well, you're not going to be missing that. But what I do want to do is try and edit out all of the boring stuff. I mean, this isn't particularly exciting. Farming grass, yes, thankfully I've got myself a couple more. Look at that, we're up to level 10 with the axes now. Oh, come on. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of resources. I mean, it does kind of help that we don't have to you know, replace our blocks. But at the same time, it's got me thinking slightly differently about base design in the first place. So what do we get if we pick up azaleas? I think we get fibres, plant fibres. But plant fibres, I burn through the plant fibres like mad. I think I can hear a zombie. I wouldn't be surprised. I have no idea where he is though. I can't see him. As long as he's not in my ear, I don't care. I'll have that. It's a shame we can't put azaleas down again because, yeah, I hear you. Where are... Oh, there you are. Good morning. It's a she. Kind of difficult to tell though, isn't it? They all just kind of go... It's a bit neutral, gender neutral, that kind of noise. Okay, so we're going to end up with a nice gore pile there that I'll feel like I need to wipe out. Okay, again, we're not going to go too close to the edge here. I am working under the assumption here, perhaps foolishly, that the zombies are going to pay as much attention to our crops as they did in Alpha 12, which is to say none. But I don't want them too close to my base. It's a heat map thing, but the other thing is it's also... I honestly don't know where the chunks are. It's not like we can really check that out that easily. But yeah, I don't want... that'll do, damn it. That's enough. Yeah, I don't want... oh, the hordes that come to pay me a visit in my base. I don't really want them turning up and, you know... This is a little bit lumpy, to be honest. Yeah, I don't want them sort of turning up and trashing my crops when they're trying to trash my base. That would not be cool. We really need a decent farm up and running to... and if I need to, I will make a fortified kind of farm area. But I'm not going to do that unnecessarily, so we shall see. So far, I have not been doing that much looting. I don't know. I don't feel like I've been doing ever so much of anything. Well, I have. I've spent a heck of a lot of time hitting stuff with really crappy axes. That is what I've spent most of my time doing so far. It's not what you'd call, you know, efficient. I don't have a pickaxe, obviously. So this is really a very poor way of levelling the terrain. Okay, so we might just see how we're going to go with this. In a way, it's a shame I don't have a wood frame. Let's just make a wood frame and see if we can level the terrain a little bit with that. I'm actually going to turn those into blueberry seeds as well. There we go. Saves us a little bit of space as well. My shiv. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to make the slightest difference. No, it doesn't really, does it? No, it makes no odds whatsoever. Never mind, we didn't waste resources making that. Okay, so, should I bother taking that out? Really? Not really. I can't be bothered. Okay, really, we just need to get this sorted, really. Because crops take a while to grow. And I don't have masses to plant at this point. I haven't got any goldenrod, so I'll have to grab some of that in passing next time we see some. Okay, I'm actually intending this to be 8 blocks, but I've rather lost the plot, to be honest. Let's see, I've got 8 blueberry seeds here, so 1, 2, and I missed one on the end, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Sorry, I thought I heard a zombie. It must have been me. Okay, so that's actually longer than it needs to be. Well, that's fine. We can grow more than 8. That's cool. It's just the seeds kind of seem to divide themselves into 8s quite well. This is still a slow process. This was before Alpha 13 even hit. Okay. I also need coffee beans. I could have sworn I looted some coffee beans from somewhere, but I cannot find them anywhere, and so, yeah, basically, yeah, we're going to craft. Does that seriously only give me 2 potato seeds, does it? I don't know. Oh, yeah, they've nerfed that. That potatoes used to give you 4 per one, but I think everything now only gives you 2 seeds per item, so that's a bit rubbish. Okay, well, we're going to have to build up our farm nice and slowly then, aren't we? Okay, we've got the same with the corn here. Let's have some corn seed. And presumably that's only going to give us 4 seeds as well. I wish I could turn the timers off. Oh. Oh, crap. Here we go. Maybe we'll practice a little bit of our melee skills. Do you know what? No. Get off my farm. I do not want any of you guys, or any of your corpses. We've got him down. There's a whole bunch. Oh my god, there's a horde coming. This is not great. Okay, they keep falling down, but they don't stay down. Whoa. Okay, yeah, my frames have just dropped. This is a sign of a horde. Okay, yeah, I do actually want to practice my melee because that's going to make it get better. Right, you're gonna give me some meds if you know what's good for you. No, you don't know what's good for you. Maybe you do. Got anything? Yes? Lovely. Okay, 2 of these guys I'm not sure about. Oh, you see, one of them had to sneak in there, didn't he? Oh, yes, you had to as well. Naff off. And guess what? I've got an infection again. Ooh, nice though. Ta-da! I seem to have leveled up. Well, that was a small horde. Look at these zombies with no heads. Nice. Okay, so melee skill still leaving something to be desired there. I've no idea if you get hit less and hit them more once your melee skill goes up. I have no idea about that at all. Now, this land here is so lumpy, I kind of don't want to plough that bit because I'm fairly sure if I do, we're going to end up with it looking a little bit entertaining and perhaps losing some of our seedlings, which does happen. So I'm going to just start ploughing again here. And for some reason I'm getting through the water as if, you know, I have no idea. Right, actually we might be alright even with it being lumpy. It might make a perfectly respectable furrow. Can't believe I only just got rid of the last infection. I mean, that is the problem with melee, of course. And one should probably just ignore it in early game. And I think day 10, still early game. Still early days. Probably should perhaps put points into melee if you intend to use it, but perhaps ought just to, you know, not actually use it that much, because it is a very good way of giving yourself a zombie infection. Right, just get rid of that one. But at least this time we have some honey to get shot of it before it really kicks in. Okay, so I've got some corn here. Come on. And we've also got some cotton now. Cotton seed. Okay, how many is that going to make? 6. That's cool. There we go. That one's not got too painful a crafting timer on either. Okay, maybe we could end up with enough cotton to be able to actually make ourselves some clothes, because that would be nice. What now? That's a nurse. Well, come away from the edge, nurse, because I want to have the opportunity to loot you, especially if there's any chance that you might have some antibiotics. Probably there isn't, but no, not really. Okay, I'm carrying meat, which is probably what's causing these guys to hoard as well. So that's our farm. Well, the story so far in any case. Our base itself, our base proper, is going to be over here. We might try some potassium nitrate there as well. We might try putting a tree farm in somewhere as well. I'm not absolutely sure whether we're really going to benefit from that. I'm not sure whether that's been nerfed or not. I haven't had a chance to look into it. Okay, but the other thing that I really want to get on and do actually is not hit the run button. What I really want to get on and do is make ourselves a forge. Now, to do that, we need nothing particularly that we don't actually have. I think we might possibly not have that much clay, but the main thing we want is these, the bellows. So, yeah, bellows. And we've actually got what it takes to craft that right now, because I made sure I did have. Let's just scrap those. And then we're going to make ourselves a set of bellows, which is going to take half a minute. But once we've done that, then we know that we've got that. So I'm going to head back to our... oh, actually, no, am I? I think we need to make some more axes. Because... yeah, the thing with forges, I'm not absolutely sure, but the thing with forges is that... I can see our farm now. The thing with forges is that wherever you put them, they're going to potentially attract screamers, because they build up your heat map far more than anything else, with the possible exception of campfires. So what it occurred to me that I'd really, really like to do is put my forge well away from my actual base. So we've got the farm in that direction. I might put the forge possibly in the opposite direction. And this might be a temporary forge situation, because the other thing that I'd really like to do, and I'm not positive about this point. What is that? Oh, that's my stomach. I thought it was a zombie. Talk about your over dramatic sound effects. A person really cannot live on sham alone. I really need to get some more healthy eating going, because this stuff's crap. That, and the fact that you're constantly, gasping for a drink. So I have to eat about 10 flipping cans of the stuff. I picked up about 50 cans of sham when I was in Shamways the other day, and now I've got 16 left, because basically, and it ups the amount of water I have to drink as well, so it's awful stuff actually. Okay, so for the time being, I've got a couple of maple seeds here already, so how about that tree farm? Let's give it a try, let's give it a whirl. We've got clay here, which we might need some of. Let's see, do I have some dirt too? I have some dirt too, so I'm just going to see if we can replace... Can I even place dirt? I can place dirt, this is good. So, because I don't want holes near my base, because I'll end up falling into them when I'm fighting zombies and it will kill me. I know this is how it happens. Okay, I don't think I even need to do this, I've just, we're just grabbing a load. There we go. How many have we got? 13. I will just finish this block off, actually, because we'll get the payload, and then I'll see if I can fill the hole in with some earth. There we go. Let's see if that works. Oh, sort of. It's a little bit sticking up, but never mind. Okay, and how many did we just get there? 33. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll have enough clay with that. Now, what I want to put down here... Come on, give me the seeds. I do want to sort of perhaps start a tree farm, so let's do that. Oh, heck, let's take these trees out and then we'll plant here. Because in Alpha 12, it was really quite good, because the trees that you planted yourself from seeds that had dropped. Yeah. Let's see, how many axes have I? I've got a few tons of them, it's fine. The trees that you planted yourself from seeds, they were almost, pretty much guaranteed to drop seeds, so that was great. Always trust the trees. Oh my god, it's going to kill me. No, perhaps not? Alright, I'm glad about that, but I'm glad I backed off. Yeah, I was just about to say, always trust the trees to have a go at killing you, and they really, really do. So there we go. Alright, so we're going to get ourselves plenty of wood, and we'll replant in a bit of a clump, so we know it's our tree farm, and we'll see if the trees drop more seeds like they used to do in Alpha 12, because that makes it it's a much more efficient way of farming our wood than having to... Let's back off, shall we? than having to, go increasingly far and wide to try and find the wood, the trees that you need. And I don't like the idea of totally denuding the countryside around me either. I'm an eco warrior, what can I say? What in the name of... Ooh, that's a ton of wood that I can't pick up. Well, that's stupid, isn't it? How did I do that? Well, we don't want that, do we now? Let's see, how many can I... Wow, yeah. The good thing is that we can... but I think I probably need about... I don't know, some silly amount of wood to do this this with, but there we go. I don't know if I can take out another tree. I don't want to risk not being able to pick it up. So, let's get these seeds planted. I think we've only got 4. No, we've got 2. No, they just split themselves like that. It's pretty annoying. Okay, so we'll place... Cannot place. Not possible to place here. Yeah, I don't get why it's not. Okay, it's just lagging. No, it's not lagging. It won't let it be put... That is really bizarre and annoying. I don't even know where I put the last one now. Oh, it's there. Not possible to place here. Why is it not possible to place here? I don't really understand. Is it because there's grass? I'm only too happy to get rid of the grass if it means I'm going to be able to plant some trees. Now, where was that first one? Because there it is. I don't want to scrap my own tree. That would be silly. But if we do this, I suppose it makes it a lot easier to see where our seedlings are as well. Our saplings. Okay. Oh, come on. Right, that's going to be enough for our little tree nursery to start with, because not possible to put... Why is it not possible to place here? They're seeds. Why is it not possible? Does the game still think there's a tree here? Probably. What is that? I don't understand why it's not possible to place here. Give me an explanation of this. Okay, this is annoying me now. Okay, is it possible for us to, pick up our flipping seeds again? Yeah, it is. Okay. Can we not place them? We have to place them 4 miles from each other, or because that just collapsed like it was a massive, massive tree. Okay. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a case of having to place them about 4 miles from one another. So, I don't know. It might be quite difficult to tree farm. Nope, these ones still aren't wanting to place there. Oh gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, one there. Pick up azalea. Okay, I'll pick up the blimmin' azalea. There we go. Yeah, it might just be that they can't be, within 45 miles of one another. I have no idea. Anyway, we've got ourselves quite a bit of wood there. So that's good. I'm just going to see. What did I just pick up? I didn't just pick it up. I did just pick it up. It's in my hand. Here we go. Recipes. Seed. Just because I want to plant it in my farm. Because we need cotton. We need cotton quite a lot. Because I have no clothes, as I say. So just going to add that in here. Oh, come on. Go on, plant it. So, unless this is bugging out, I'm going to go, no, you can't plant that either. There we go. So, yes, we're going to need a heck of a lot. Actually, what time is it? 8:30. Yeah, you see, it's getting a little bit late as it is. Let's just see. Frame. Wood frame. No, just normal wood frames. Okay, and they might or might not go to my tool belt where I can actually use them. Now, I shouldn't be out much longer than this, really, but I just really wanted to sort of show you what my plan was here. Okay, so we've got 2 now. Just wait until I've got another one. This is going to take me forever. I'll just do them in one layer, actually. That will help. what we could do with, of course, is a torch so that we can light the place up a little bit. Okay. No, not there. Ugh, not there either. Okay, now. Oh, give. There. Okay, there we go. So, basically, each one of the legs is going to be that size. And so you can see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's correct. So you can see quite how many wood frames this is going to take, and quite how much wood it's going to take to actually upgrade them as well. Never mind sort of... there we go, but we're going to head back to base now for obvious reasons, because it's definitely getting late. So yes, it's going to take a lot of wood, and then later on it's going to take a lot of other materials, a lot, to be able to upgrade it to sort of maximum zombie defeating capacity. Yeah, so I'm still sort of thinking it out a bit really, but I have sort of tested it, so I think the design will at the very least not fall down, just so long as we don't have a cave underneath. And I'm fairly sure by now that we don't have a cave underneath there. I think I would probably have come across it. The only thing that concerns me a little bit is the fact that it is on a sort of an elevated bank there, and that bothers me a little bit, just in case the hordes decide to come from the city and then just sort of dig their way straight into the bank. Okay. I could have sworn I left one there, otherwise how did I get down? There we go. Alrighty, so I'm still making my frames. Meanwhile, I've got quite a lot of wood. Oops, here we go, but a lot of it's getting used up already, so I'm just going to bung a few full stacks in here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put my meat in there. We don't have any more eggs, which is a shame because I want to do some eggs and bacon, really. And then clay. Let's just do shift click. Do I have... No, that's all I've got. I could have sworn I'd collected clay already, but I don't think there's anywhere else I could possibly have put it, so I'll just... Oh, we've got 1 maple seed randomly. Yeah, okay, I'll put those in there because things just keep on being, you know, sort of placed in my inventory rather than in my toolbox. Now I've got these, and that's to remind me that actually I'm going to I'm just going to put those in there as well. I'm going to fill those up. That is something I intended on doing today, but as per usual we ran out of time, so hey ho. I might just make some more arrows tonight. That would probably be a good thing to do. I'll keep that on me, and then we can put... I'm going to put those away. Put those away. We've got some bandages. I'm not sure if we've got any bandages like that yet. No, we haven't. And I want to keep my shiv on me anyway, so that's great. And then we've got our bellows, which I'm going to put there, because, but as I say, I think placement of our forge is going to take a little bit of doing, and I really do want to make a cave, or, you know, dig some, do a dig out of some sort somewhere near to where our base is going to be, and with possibly later on access from our base straight down into the cave, because I've got an idea. I'd quite like to put my forge underground, and that way if screamers do spawn and go towards it, they're not going to find it, so they're not going to be able to trash it. But also we can do things to combat the screamers that way, and the screamers aren't coming to our base. They're going somewhere where we're going to be able to see them from our base and snipe them from our base, perhaps without them seeing us. This is the plan. We will see how that works out. So what I might do is plot out the rest of the bottom of my base and where that's going, and then we'll think about whether we can dig out under the base in a risk-free kind of way. Or do you know what? We need to take some honey, don't we? We need to take some honey to get shot of that infection. There we go. Get rid of the infection. Now, let's see. Is there anything that I can cook up tonight? Yeah, I can give myself at least 2 lots of eggs and bacon, which is going to help, isn't it? Because that sham's just no good, frankly. Bacon and eggs. Really? Can we not? Raw meat, 2, egg, 2, grill. None. Okay, that is the problem. We do not have a grill. Okay. Change of plan. We do have some nice charred meat though, so I'm going to tuck into that and wish you guys very happy gaming until I see you in the next episode. I do hope you will join me, yeah, we'll get on with mapping out our base at least, and we'll build it bit by bit as we manage to get ourselves enough resources. But we should find it's easier to grab those resources as we get better at gathering them, which is kind of what this game's about, really. It's a bit of a grind, or even a lot of a grind to start with, but we soon improve at it, at least we hope that's the case. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching as ever. Hit the like button if you like it. Do let me know if you've got any comments, any tips, anything like that. We'll try and reply to any comments you leave as well. Think about subscribing if you haven't already. I don't charge. I will see you guys in the next episode. Till then, keep gaming, keep smiling, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.